So when a person can identify now what it feels like to be in flow and the kinds of activities that put them in flow for, each of these parts siloed or isolated, then you can start to identify activities that put you in what I'm calling the holistic sense of flow, which is all of the channels are lighting up simultaneously. And you talked about being in flow at the live events, right? Mm-hmm. All of your channels are lit up. Your extroverted intuition, that driver function, that hero gets to come through and improvise and brainstorm with other people and be in the moment and feel, channel or whatever it's doing. Your introverted feeling or authenticity, my observation has been that you hold a lot of emotional space for the room, and you also get to be very inspiring. And that's like a parent energy for that part of who you are. You get to parent other people through inspiration and lighting up their emotions and doing a little bit of crowd control, not just in commanding, but also in holding an energetic space for the room. And then your extroverted thinking or effectiveness, like you said, it's a short enough timeline where you don't have to create like this really complex system that everybody has to match to. But there's a 5-day system that everybody has to match to. And you can, that's part of the crowd control piece as well. You're like those two functions, that polarity are in concert with each other, creating that environment and experience. And then finally, like you mentioned, your introverted sensing or memory is being honored. It's not being pulled on too much. We've done this multiple times. So we do pull on some precedent, but it's satisfied because it thinks it's laying tracks for something that has some permanence to it, right? It feels rooted. It feels like it's every 6 months, so it feels cyclical. It's a seasonal thing. And people really go away with something like souvenirs from this trip of understanding and growth and development, and you feel like you're kind of leaving a mark somehow, something that will last. And again, it's seasonal. So it's a rhythm that we're in. So it's not pulling too much in your introverted sensing, but it's satisfying that part of you, its needs. So I would say that coaching is that for me.
Yeah.
Particularly psychospiritual style coaching. I feel like I get a channel from the universe, right? My extroverted intuition gets to brainstorm with another person about what's going on for them. I feel like my introverted thinking or accuracy gets to really penetrate their thoughts and listen and track for what's going on and clarify their minds and their thoughts. I feel like my extroverted feeling or my harmony gets to be in simpatico with another person, cooperating with them to get a need met, right? And I feel like my introverted sensing or memory also feels the same sense of like, yeah, I'm doing the thing that I'm laying tracks, right? I'm doing the thing that will ground me and root me in the thing I was supposed to do. Like I feel like this is something I'm supposed to be repeating and refining and getting better at. And then when I look back on my experience in coaching, like I'm like, yeah, that all feels like it's right. Right. That's the track I want to lay. When I'm in the future, I want to look back and watch me doing this and know that I lived my life well. So that part of me is being honored. I don't pull too much. I don't pull too hard on it, but I'm honoring that part. And again, when you find that holistic sense of flow, oftentimes you find purpose. And that is a tough formula to locate. Now, there's lots of different formulas for purpose, but I do suspect that finding flow in each of your ego-syntonic functions and then finding a holistic sense of flow, I think that is one of the styles or one of the algorithms a person can use in order to go, yeah, that's what I'm supposed to be doing.